Hey guys, I'm going over your review. This is a lot of questions to cover on your writing linear equations and inequalities study guide, so I'm going to try and get through as many of them as possible. I will touch on the most important ones, which are randomly here. So let's start with this one. This is question number 50. And the TEAG is A3C. So I'm writing it down, and this covers the y-intercept. So this is just locating the y-intercept right here, which is -2. So B is -2, and that's really all you need to do for that one. B. This one states, let me put my glasses on. It says, what is the solution set that best represents the inequality y is greater than 1/2 x minus 2? So I always write that down. And this is question number 12, A3D. Y is greater than or equal to 1/2 x minus 2. So I need to make note of this symbol here. This means this is shaded above, and the line is solid. So I need to plot my y-intercept, which is -2, and then I need to rise 1, run 2 to the right. And then I also can put this in Desmos so I can visualize y equals 1/2 x minus 2, because it won't work in Desmos if I just put it in as an inequality. Let me show you. Desmos, y is greater than or equal to 1/2 x, x minus 2. So it won't work. So I have to change this to an equal to symbol. And then equals. It appears as a line. I can also customize my line. So if it's like a dotted line, I can change it to dotted. And then I can visualize where I will shade in my graph, either above or below. And also, if it gives you points, you can make a table, leave that graph there, and make a table. And if it says, this should actually be solid because it's a solid line. If it asks for points like, let's put this point in there, 4, 0. I like to put the origin in there, 0, 0. And then I shade it above, and then let's find one below. Let's say like -8, -12, or let's say -1, -12. Then these two would be in the solution set, and this one would not, because I'm not shading below it. I would be shading above it, and the solid line means that it includes those points on that line. So I need to be able to identify what points are in the solution set and which ones are not. This one would be a not. These two would be solutions. So when it says, is this in the solution set, or are these points, which coordinate pair or ordered pair is in the solution set, this is what I'm looking for. So solid line, y-intercept is -2 would be my answer here. Let me double check, yes. All right, which equation best represents the line shown on the grid? I would type these in to Desmos. Always check with Desmos to see which one matches. I love matching pictures. So let me split this up. Y equals, hold up, wrong window, this one. Y equals 0, is clearly not it. Y equals -6, 6. And it goes through -6, and it looks like this. Let me zoom out. There's my -6, and it goes to -6, 0. X equals 0. Clearly not it. It goes through the y-axis. Or x equals -6. Also not it, because it's this green line here, and that does not match this picture. So I would get rid of these, and this red picture matches this picture, so it's y equals -6, which is B. Number 43. This is A3D. Y is greater than or equal to -x plus 2. So while I'm writing that down, oops, go back to where you were. this is above and solid again. My y-intercept is 2. My slope is -1. So that means my line will be going down. And then through the y-axis, this will be my, oops, this should be positive. This is 0, 2. Disregard this line here. And then it'll go down 1 to the right one, down 1 to the right one. So I need to look at my questions. Slope is -1, shading is above. This is the guy, above and solid. And my slope is -1. Where's my question? Here it is. What is the equation and slope-intercept form of the line that passes through the points -4, 2 and 12, 6? Always use Desmos for these guys. So come to Desmos, type them in, all 4. So I've got y equals 0.25x plus, where'd it go? Is it getting too close? Plus 3. Look at your table, click on the gear, and then table. Screw it over just a smidge. And I need the points -4, 2 and 12, 16. -4, 2, 12, 16. So then go to this table, type in -4, 2 appears, and type in 12. That's not 12 and 16. So this one would be wrong. So change it to -4.5 as your y-intercept. Minus 4.5. Make the table. -4. Oh, nope, that one doesn't work. 4x plus 18, change it all. Y equals 4x plus 18. Look at your points. -4 and 2 and 12 and 66. That's absolutely not it. So it has to be y equals 4x minus 42. Let's double check. Y equals 4x minus 42. 12 and 6, -4 and that didn't work either. Did I type something in wrong? Oh, 12 and 16. What did I do wrong? Let's go back to another one. 4x plus 18. Look at your table. -4 and 2 and 12 and 66. That's not it. Did I read the right points? I did. Okay, let's try the other two. Y equals 0.25x plus 3. Table. -4 and 2, 12 and 6. Oh, it's the first one. Oopsies. All right, let's do the next one. It says the graph of f of x equals x is transformed to create the graph g of x equals half of f of x plus 3. Complete the statement to compare the graphs f and g. This is y equals 0.25x plus 3. This next one, let me partition some of this off. I have f of x as my parent function, and then I have g of x equals half of f of x plus 3. So this means my line is less steep, and this means it slides up 3 units. This is a translation up, and this is just a less steep line, so it gets closer to the x-axis. And if I look at the visuals, I can do f of x equals x, and I can also say g of x equals 1/2, So lowercase f of x plus 3. Now it shows that this line gets steeper, and then it shows that this line is going through the origin, and your y-intercept shifted up 3 spaces as well. Less steep. Oh, that's all they wanted. Which graph represents the solution set of y is less than or equal to 3/4 x minus 4? Okay, I know that I need to have a solid line, and it's going to be shaded below. And there's only one answer that shows that this line is solid, and it's shaded below. Less than or equal to 3/4 x minus 4, shaded below, and solid. Got to remember that symbol. That was answer F. A3D, y is greater than or equal to negative x plus 2. Did I already write this one down? I did. Okay, this one looks like a repeat, but it's this one all over again, shaded above and solid. Solid line, y-intercept is 2, right there. Y equals negative 1/6x minus 4 is shown on the grid. Which ordered pairs in the solution set of y is greater than negative 1/6x minus 4? So I've got to be shaded above. Y is greater than negative 1/6x minus 4. And the line is dotted, excuse me. Above and dotted. So my answer cannot be on that line. It's above and dotted, so come to Desmos. Type it in as a regular equation. Y equals negative 1/6x minus 4. Make your line dotted. And then check out those coordinate pairs. Negative 8, 8. So come over here, make a table. Negative 8, 8. 6, negative 5. 4, negative 6, and negative 2, negative 7. So this point would not be it because it's on the line and this is a dotted line. He does not count inside my solution set. So I would delete this guy. Delete, delete. And I shaded above. So this one's the only one that falls above because these two are below. So wrong, wrong, wrong. So this would be my winner, negative 8, 8. Okay, you can show your work. Negative 8, 8. Let's go to the next question. 2x plus 3y equals 6. Select 2 points on the coordinate grid. A line will connect the points. So I've got to solve for y here. 2x plus 3y equals 6. 2x plus 3y equals 6. Subtract 2x from both sides. Then you have 3y equals negative 2x plus 6. Divide everything by 3. Make sure you divide at the end, not at the beginning. Y is negative 2/3 x plus 2. Graph this in Desmos. Negative 2/3 x plus 2. So then looking at this, I've got 0, 2, and 3, 0. So when I come back to my answer, I got 0, 2, that's B, and 3, 0, that's G. And I have to select those 2 points there. For a linear function f, f of negative 3 equals 0, and f of 5 equals negative 4. This is a table. My x is negative 3, my y is 0, my x is 5, and my y is negative 4. I've got 2 points there. So let's write them down.